1-2 now becomes 2-2 on your count. And that one will go to deep left, and catch made. That will wrap it up. Deep center, I meant. 3 out, but the damage is done. Run scored by Ortez, Ford, and, of course, Myers coming in for the Wildcats. They're leading by 3. Bottom of the third coming up in a moment. This is Comets Baseball Senior Night on the CRN Sports Network.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans. What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Comets ready to tie up the score, or at least try to put some runs on the board here as we go back to the bottom of the third inning. Here comes number 3, catcher CJ, or number 2, Devin O'Mana at the plate, the third baseman. He'll be at the bottom of the rotation list here as we go to the bottom of the third. They are down by 1 run. Driving a swing on the first pitch. Driving it to right field, single on the ground. And O'Mana gets a single run to first. So Comets are on the board. Evan Harding up next now, the number 1 center fielder for the Comets. He'll now hit.
For the Comets, number 1, Evan Harding.
So a grounder to right single for O'Mana. He's on the bag now at first, the third baseman, center fielder number 1 of Evan Harding at the plate now for the Comets. Thought about going back to first to make a tag on O'Mana. He got safely surrendered back to the bag. He's home. At least he's home at first right now. So no outs, 1-0 on your count on Harding. Top of the rotation for the second time in the game. And the bunt, Harding run to beat the base. He's there, and he's overthrew it. And Harding overthrew it. He'll stay though at first, but here comes O'Mana running. Harding's the second. Harding's in there. O'Mana's home. Comets score. Clayton on the board.
Batting next for the Comets.
Score made by Devin O'Mana, running the bases back to home plate after running from first to home. And then that also allowed Evan Harding, after his bunt, the error made at first baseman by Scott Carroll for the Wildcats, to advance and run all the way to second plate. And this will now bring up Clay Kleiner, the shortstop, number 11. He's a big hitter. The tie-in run is at the plate now to tie things up here in the bottom of the third between the Comets and Wildcats. And the bunt, Kleiner will run. He'll go to first, safe at third. And Comets have the tie-in run at the first plate on the bag. Shortstop Clay Kleiner with a shot single bunt down the left baseline. He'll be safe at first. Evan Harding will go to third plate. Left fielder number 6, Austin Cagle, now ready at the plate to hit. Comets coming back here in the bottom of the third with a purpose. After 3 runs scored by the Wildcats by Ortez, Ford, and Myers. And strike 1 now on Cagle. Tie-in run is at first base. The leadoff run is at the plate with Cagle. And 0-1 on your count. Great game here in the Greater News 3A finale between the Comets and the Wildcats. Pitch and a swing, and it's going to go foul out of play. 0-2. And the pitcher and the catcher for the Wildcats going to have a meeting of the minds for a moment. That is Kennedy and Richards. Now he'll surrender and run back to plate. 1 run scored just a moment ago by Devin O'Mana. A mistake from the first baseman allowed the error for O'Mana to run from first to third. Then he came back and ran home. Cagle got himself a hit. Harding got a run to second. And Harding now at third plate. Clonard will strike. Clonard is at first. And Austin Cagle will strike out, so 1 out.
Batting for the Comets.
Trey Deutsch is up next. Number 27, the first baseman for the Comets. He'll be the man at the plate. Number 27 at the plate. He'll hit. And it'll go foul. It'll go foul. Evan Harding will stay at third. Clonard will make his way back to first. Cagle went out. Trey Deutsch at the plate and 0-1 on your count. Now you're called up. The 0-1 pitch to Deutsch. Trey Deutsch down the plate. They'll call a ball on that one. 1-1. One and one out, bottom of the third. The pitch. Down the plate, ball 2. Two and 1 your count on Trey Deutsch, the shortstop or the first baseman for the Comets, number 27. Pitch by Trey Deutsch down in the bag, caught by the mitt, 3-1. 3-1 is your count. 3 balls, 1 strike for Trey Deutsch at the plate. On deck will be Hayden Myrick, number 10. The pitch. Swing, strike 2, and the ball count is even now. 3-2, full count pitch coming up here in a moment on Trey Deutsch, number 27. Hayden Myrick, Aaron Smigelski, all on the way. The pitch from Kennedy stops, resets out of the plate. He'll go. Dusts himself off, gets back in the plate, ready to go. Trey Deutsch in the full count pitch coming from Kennedy for the Wildcats. 1 away. Strike 3 and got him swinging. Right down the plate, strike 3 on Kennedy for the Wildcats, and that's 2 outs now, 1 away.
Right fielder. Hayden Myrick.
Up next, Hayden Myrick, the right fielder, number 10. He'll be in the plate now, the swing. The leadoff is at the plate. The tie-in run is at first with Clonard. Harding still at third. The pitch coming in. Down the plate, and they'll call ball on that one, 1-0. One and 0 on your pitch count. The pitch from Kennedy. And he'll knock it foul and strike 1-1. So runners at first and third with Clonard at first. Evan Harding at third. That's the tie-in run. The leadoff run is at home plate and a swing to left center grounder. Coming in is Harding. He'll score for the Comets. 1 away from tying things up in Seatown.
Batting for the Comets.
Clonard will advance to second. And a single left field grounder for Hayden Myrick puts him at first. And Aaron Smigelski, the DH number 24, up next for the Comets to hit. The tie-in run is now at second. The tie-in run is at second with Clay Clonard. Runner at first with Hayden Myrick and Smigelski at the plate. Count is 1-0. And they're yelling charge. The pitch. And error made. Another ball. 2-0. Players of West Johnston having a powwow on the mound with pitcher Kennedy. We'll take a radio timeout. Bottom of the third, 2 runs scored for the Comets. They're 1 away from tying things up on senior night. This is Comets Baseball on the CRN Sports Radio Network.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Thank you to our sponsors, the new HiQ Energy Drink. Our timeout meeting on the mound is over with Kennedy and company, and the Wildcats are back to work. Pitched Kyle in, ball 3 on Smigelski. 1 pitch away from 1 ball, putting the bases loaded for the Comets here in Clayton on senior night. First time tonight. Pitch, ball 4, bases loaded. Smigelski will go to first.
Now batting,
Bryson Griffin, your baby shark at the plate. Second baseman number 15 for the Comets, and the bases are loaded. The tie-in run is at third with Clay Clonard to come in and score. The lead run is at second with Trey Deutsch or Hayden Myrick. Smigelski is at first. Brian Griffin at the plate. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Clayton is down by 1. Base is loaded. Ball 1 called. Pitch 2. Ball 2. Atmosphere become electric in the Clayton side of the benches. Swing high. Trying to go for the catch. Is your catcher? He will, and that will wrap it up. Good work by Peyton Richards, catcher for the Wildcats, to end an opportunity of the bases loaded for the Comets. 2 runs scored for the Comets, though, by Devin O'Mana, number 2 third baseman, and center fielder number 1 of Evan Harding. Bases loaded, catch made by the catcher Richards, and that will wrap up the sign. Top and bottom of the third are in the books. We get ready for the fourth. Wildcats are up by 1. Senior night in Clayton from Pleasant Field. This is Comets Baseball on the CRN Sports Network.
Coming. Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ Energy Drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull.